Now then, if you think that it's difficult trying to sell your house in these unstable times, spare a thought for those blighted with a brutal weed that can push through brick walls and break up driveways, ultimately wrecking the whole place.
Christine Walkden has been to meet a couple who are suffering as a result.
We just got engaged and saw this house.
A 4-bedroom home, brand new, no DIY for me to do. Fell in love with it. We wanted to start a family here.
What Matt and Sue didn't realise was that something nasty was lurking deep under their house.
We noticed what looked like an asparagus tip coming through the ground.
Yeah.
It didn't look like a weed to me, and how quickly it was growing, we just knew it was something different.
Fallopian japonica, otherwise known as Japanese knotweed, originates from Japan, where it's naturally controlled by fungi and insects, not present here in Britain. The tiniest little fraction of the stem or the root can remain dormant for anything up to 20 years.
Goodness me.
You know, this is, we're not dealing with just a little insidious weed. This is a real nasty. So it's running all down here.
Yes, along the whole side of the house. This was around about 2 or 3 metres from the summer.
Well, it can get 3 metres high quite easily. What did the council first say to you when you had them round?
First of all, they sent an environmental specialist down, and the first thing he said to me, which was surprising, was this is a new build home, you need to get a solicitor.
Blimey. This is gravel, so it could run quite easily.
Underneath here, there's obviously concrete tarmac as well.
And you see, that's what people don't realise, because this is a weed that will actually grow through 3 to 4 inches of concrete or tarmac and coming up into your property. And that's led to the weed shoving its way inside their house through the walls and floorboards. How did you both feel when you realised you got a plant growing inside your house?
You have these nightmares that you're going to have a Jack and the Beanstalk type plant growing through your bed, because who has plants growing like that randomly in their house?
Well, you don't, and the big trouble with this plant is it's not a normal garden weed. This is the terrorist of the weed world. It's invasive and it will spread like mad. I mean, it can grow 3 inches in a day. And just how bad things are getting becomes horribly clear when the family's floorboards are taken up. Blimey, look at it! I mean, it's all along here, and you can see it coming up here, and right along there. Can I have a shifty?
Of course you can, yeah. You can see the way it wraps itself around everything, doesn't it?
Look at that, that's a metre away from the actual foundations.
It just worries me that it's taken a hold on our property. How do we get rid of it? That's the thing.
One, it is weed killer on a 3 to 5 year basis. The other is excavation. So you demolish the house, you go down at least 3 to 5 metres, and it is riddled out, and then they return the soil. But, hey, you don't want to demolish your house.
I want to enjoy my house, I want to enjoy my toddlers to be, We don't want this.
You have got a massive, massive problem on your hands, and not an easy one to solve.
An easy one to solve at all. Our ice table is slowly melting, or quickly, soon to be a puddle, I think. But anyway, Christine, is